Hello, and welcome to the Royal English Podcast. This is Anna, and today we're talking about something that affects everyone: motivation. Why do we sometimes feel excited to start something new, but other times struggle to do even small tasks? Why do some people seem so driven, while others find it hard to take action? The answer is found in the psychology of motivation. Let's begin with the basics. What is motivation? Motivation is the reason we do something. It is the inner energy that pushes us to act. Without motivation, we may know what to do, but we don't feel like doing it. That's why understanding motivation is so important. There are two main types of motivation: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from inside. It means you do something because you enjoy it or find it meaningful. For example, you play the guitar because you love music. You write in a journal because it helps you think clearly. You learn English because you enjoy understanding a new language. Intrinsic motivation feels natural. It usually lasts longer and gives you more satisfaction. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation comes from outside rewards or pressures. You study hard to get a high score. You go to work to earn money. You clean your room so your parents won't be angry. These are examples of extrinsic motivation. It works in the short term, but it can fade when the reward is removed. Both types of motivation are useful, but research shows that intrinsic motivation is stronger in the long run. When we enjoy the process, we are more likely to keep going. That's why it's important to find personal meaning in what we do. Now, let's talk about goals. Setting goals gives us direction. But not all goals are helpful. If your goals are too big or too far away, they can feel scary. This can reduce motivation. The solution is to set clear, realistic, and short-term goals. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," say, "I will save a small amount of money every week." Instead of, "I want to speak perfect English," say, "I will practice speaking for 10 minutes a day." When we break big goals into small steps, we feel more motivated because we see progress. Another important factor in motivation is mindset. A fixed mindset means believing that your abilities cannot change. For example, you might think, "I'm not good at math," or "I can't speak in public." This mindset stops you from trying. But a growth mindset is different. It means believing you can improve with practice. You say, "I'm not good at this yet, but I can get better." A growth mindset helps you stay motivated even when things are difficult. Motivation also depends on your environment. If your room is noisy, your phone is full of distractions, and no one around you supports your goals, it's harder to stay motivated. Try to create a space that supports your focus. Set a specific time and place for important tasks. Turn off distractions. And if possible, connect with people who share your goals. Being around others with similar energy can give you a boost. Let's not forget the role of emotions. When we feel tired, sad, or anxious, motivation drops. That's normal. You don't have to be excited all the time. Instead, learn how to manage your emotions. Take breaks. Get enough sleep. Eat well. Celebrate small wins. When you take care of your body and mind, motivation becomes easier to find. Now let's talk about rewards. Rewards can be useful, but only when used correctly. If you reward yourself every time you finish a task, you can create a habit. For example, after finishing your homework, enjoy a short walk or watch a fun video. This helps your brain connect effort with a good feeling, but be careful not to depend only on rewards. If you stop getting the reward, you may stop doing the task. Try to balance internal and external motivation. Another tip is to use visualization. This means imagining your future success. Picture yourself finishing the project, speaking fluent English, or feeling healthy after exercising. When you can see the result in your mind, your brain becomes more motivated to make it real. Let's review what we've learned today. Motivation is the energy behind our actions. It comes from two places, inside and outside. Intrinsic motivation is stronger and longer lasting. Clear, short-term goals help us see progress. A growth mindset keeps us trying, even when it's hard. Our environment and emotions affect how motivated we feel. Rewards are helpful, but they should support, not replace, true purpose. So, what can you do today to improve your motivation? First, choose one goal that matters to you. Second, break it into small steps. Third, create a space and time for action. Fourth, celebrate every small success. And finally, remind yourself why it matters. Motivation is not something you wait for. It is something you build with your habits, your choices, and your attitude. Even if you don't feel motivated right now, take one small step. That step will create momentum, and momentum builds confidence. With each action, your motivation grows. Thank you for listening to today's episode. This is Anna, and you've been listening to the Royal English Podcast. I hope today's lesson gave you more tools to understand your motivation and keep moving forward. Take care, and I'll see you next time.